Hello Pisces, and welcome to Sincere Tarot. This is your What Do You Need to Know for Mid-May Tarot reading, and your energy is the star. Hope, vulnerability, light amongst the dark. No matter what is going on, you are shining bright, and this can also be like wishing on a star. You also might want to check your astrology for this month. All right, so let's see. What does Pisces need to know for mid-May? Interesting. Ooh. I'd be making more facial expressions, my cheeks really sore. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is so cool. It's a kind of intense month, I would say, like in a good way, okay? So, but first off, this is the energy in the past. We have got the Seven of Cups, illusion, delusion, detachment from reality, pulling the wool over your own eyes. This also could have been someone else, like someone could have been just totally just telling you what you wanted to hear. It could be some sort of a scam or just someone being really like, toying with your emotions, right? Anyways, but you're the one in this confused state, or you were, because this is the past, all right? Right now, this moment, you are awake, wake up call. This is the Ace of Wands. You are back in touch with your intuition. You are out of that illusion and delusion. This may have been from a particular incident or message that totally woke you up. Your eyes are open. You see everything for what it is right now, okay? And you know what? It's gotten you back on track, because what you need to know is the Chariot. The Chariot is having an objective, a goal, and with the positive aspect of your ego, you are moving forward to be successful with it, okay? And the energy around you and the situation is the Two of Cups. That is balance of the masculine and the feminine, also a partnership. It may have been someone in your life in particular that helped wake you up out of this delusion, and they're helping you get back in touch with your goals, your orientation. It could be a partner, a friend, it could be a business relationship, all right? The outcome, this is a good one. Queen of Pentacles, you are back into the practical things, making sure that your physical needs are being met, that you're eating well, getting outside. Also, the Queen of Wands is an amazing manifester, right? So if in the past you weren't really getting the manifestations that you wanted, it's because you weren't really in touch with like how you felt and your emotions. You're just totally detached from reality, right? But this woman, she is in reality, she is manifesting what she wants, and she's also very generous as well. Now, if this is not a person, or if it's not representing you, it could be representing like that you are, an expert, I would say, in something in the physical realm. So you could be doing, she's an excellent businesswoman, so you could be doing very well in business, very well with money, with your home, with your physical body, okay? Like very, very good, and feeling very confident. With your mind, like you've had a lot of healing with your mind, and you have gone through most of the healing. There's still a bit of a ways to go, but you are getting ready to relax and just enjoy life a little bit more, because you've gone through most of the trials and tribulations, mainly the ones in your head, and the negative thoughts and things like self-doubt and self-hate and stuff like that. Is mainly you're over the hump of that when it comes to that healing journey. What you need to know is being aspected by the High Priestess. So there is a lot of, she is a keeper of secrets and ancient wisdom. Everything that has happened, will happen, is happening, all of the potentials, everything, right? She's the keeper of the Akashic records. So you're also really needing to like dive deep and follow your intuition, listen to your dreams, synchronicities, things like that. All right, yeah, that's cool. I love this. It's like a wish come true right now. Okay, and sometimes to make our wishes come true, we need to step back into reality. All right, let's get some clarification cards for Pisces for this situation. Cool. All right, so look, you had plans in the past, but they never really came to fruition because, again, they were not based in reality, okay? But you know what? Right now, you've got a new start, a clean slate. You are able to be, because you're now back in touch with your intuition, you're able to manifest and create whatever you want, okay? In fact, the person who woke you up may have been a child. It could have been like, or it was like almost like a simple, innocent statement or comment, or the openness, or like someone who had that energy of a child that kind of like woke you up in a way and made you realize that you want a clean start, okay? So yeah, you have a new goal and everything. There might be a little bit of like a delay or like a hold on it, but you're totally ready, rearing to go, chomping at the bit. Okay, and The outcome, the Queen of Pentacles, is being aspected by the Four of Swords, so that's truce. Again, healing, like your mind is a lot more, so like calm and settled. So this is really important, is that like a lot of people, when they're stressed, they'll be like, oh, well, I have all this stress and all this difficulty in my life, so I'm gonna meditate more, or I'm gonna do yoga. And like all of those things are good, right? But you need to have your basic physical needs met before you do any of that, because you can meditate 10 hours a day, but if you're not getting enough sleep, if you're eating a poor diet, you know, it's not just not, if you're not getting enough exercise, getting outside enough, then it ain't gonna happen, right? So you're gonna have a lot more of that mental balance and clarity when you make sure that your primary physical needs are met, especially those 3 that I just listed. You're gonna start like getting your roots in a particular area now that you're feeling a lot more settled and calm and less stressed, okay? And you might be, yeah, you're gonna start manifesting, including physical things that you really, really want, a lot better. You'll be incorporating part of your like shadow side that's kind of come up, and your intuition, and listening to your intuition at a deeper level a lot more now. I think that you were stressed because maybe you had so much going on and it was just like too much, that it may have just been like, yeah, just too much, but you're a lot more focused now. Let's get some advice cards for Pisces for the situation. I'm just gonna actually get all of them. There we go. All right, so first advice card. We've got the Queen of Swords. Sometimes this can represent like a lawyer, but it's always someone that looks at things from an emotionally detached point of view, a very clear-cut perspective. Sometimes they can be a bit cruel, but what they say is true. Sometimes the truth hurts. And just being able to look at things clearly from a logical manner. The second advice card, we have got the Princess of Wands. So as an advice card, she is telling you to follow your intuition, follow your gut instinct, and just have a little bit of fun with life. Life's not always meant to be serious, like have some fun here and there. Third advice card, we have got the Devil as an advice card. Try not to, and I feel like this is more related to that 7 of the Cups in the past, right? Because just be aware that if you get stressed, do you kind of shut down? Do you detach from reality by like not talking to people who you know will talk some sense into you, or, you know, getting back into addictive behaviors or like substance abuse? Like, are you in a particular situation or around a particular person who's toxic? You might need to actually walk away, because the devil always thinks that you're trapped, and you're not. You're always free. It's a trick that they have sometimes. Okay, so the fourth advice card, we have got the Hermit. So you really want to, especially if there is like a toxic person or situation, you want to like kind of just at least temporarily detach from them and have some space completely to yourself to get back in touch with who you are. Maybe you got like carried away with a particular person or a daydream or a fantasy or something like that, and now you just need to like, and if this is about substance abuse, for example, go cold turkey and just stop talking to people or putting yourself in situations that might make you kind of get back into that negative pattern. All right, but this is an old soul card. You have all of the answers within you. You just need to stay in touch with what you already know. Just look within. All right, if you'd like a private reading, send me an email or check out my website. That's all in the description below. I do monthly, mid-monthly readings, so definitely make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell, and if you're still here, secret bonus card. Ooh, the High Priestess. We got the High Priestess again. So listen to your dreams, pay attention to synchronicity, all of those little nudges, those intuitive nudges, those little whispers in your ear. You know, just listen to your intuition. You've got this. You're being guided. Have a great month. Bye.